Good morning, America, YouTube. This is the Punisher, and I'm here to speak about Systems of the Dead. This is part 3. Now, I know yesterday I put up a little video saying that they had blocked my video, but fortunately they put it back. I edited some out, make it look good, but still, I put the main important parts in the video for you, the viewers, to watch. Now, here go my part 3. And remember, guys, wake up, because soon the dookie will hit the fan. And remember, when you do wake up, wiggy wiggy, yeah, wiggy wiggy.
According to the British and American, it's called, there's a book you can get from the American printing office or the U.S. government printing office. It's called the Styles book. Styles magazine, or Styles book. U.S. printing office Styles manual. Styles manual. And in the Styles manual, published by the United States government printing office, it tells you what the words mean correctly. When you go to court, and you're in a federal court, you're in an international court of any kind, here are the words to use. Because the words you would use on the street don't work in a court. You better know what you're talking about when you're before a judge. You better use the correct term. Because if you use a wrong term, thinking you want that they will understand, no, now you're going to jail because you said the wrong word. So, a group of people got together back in 1871, before your grandma was born, 1871, and they formed a corporation after the Civil War. In the Civil War, they called their company United States Corporation. It was a municipal corporation. And it was stipulated anybody who worked for the corporation is a member of the corporation. And so today, if you are a U.S. citizen, when you walk in a bank or any place, before some authority, and they ask you, are you a U.S. citizen? And you say yes. What you think they're asking you is, are you lawfully in America to do business? Are you lawfully here? Or you are an alien, right? And you say, no, I'm lawfully to be here, I'm okay. So then they will say, well, are you a U.S. citizen? And you say yes. What you think you're saying is that you're saying, yes, I am lawfully in America. That's not, any good attorney will tell you, I'm going to ask you something under oath. Think about what I'm asking you. Because if you answer wrong, you're going to jail. Now my question is, are you, of your own volition, out of your own mouth, testifying in this court that you are a U.S. citizen? And you say, well, I'm lawfully in America. Yeah, no, I don't have any problems here. Sure, I'm a U.S. citizen. That's what I wanted to know. Now you're going to jail. Now you go to prison. Because you're not an American. You don't have American freedom. You don't have the Bill of Rights. You're a U.S. citizen. U.S. is a privately owned corporation. It's a maritime admiralty corporation owned by a handful of men that you don't know anything about. And therefore, when you say that you're a U.S. citizen, that means I am an employee of a foreign corporation under maritime law, and therefore my boss is in Washington, D.C., and I work for him. Oh, well now if you work for him, then you are a U.S. citizen. And according to his policies, not the law of the land, but his policy. His policy is you can't do this and that. It's his policy, and you just broke his policy. So that's why we have police to back up the policy that the politicians who are the masters of the corporation. So the masters of the corporation make the policy, and police back it up.
As you can see, a lot of the things that we do nowadays have a deeper meaning. They come from an ancient past, something that we, the human beings, forgot, a knowledge that we once knew as well. These men are using it for the bad purpose. They're trying to bring about the apocalypse. They probably will be successful in it, but in the whole twist, they're gonna go down too. It's all fun and games and illusions, but whenever the dookie hit the fan, that's when the crackers in the suits and everybody else that's involved gonna run. And not even their own gods will save them. They're false gods. Anywho, check out this next clip from the movie They Live.
What's your problem? I said, what's your problem?
How are you today, sir?
Okay, how's it going?
Fine, thank you. Thank you, sir. Here you are, sir. Thank you. Hey, buddy. You gonna pay for that or what? Look, buddy, I don't want no hassle today. Either pay for it or put it back.
That's sad, huh? It's funny because in real life, there is some people out there that worship money like God. To them, that's the most important thing. They want to have it around them at all time. Sometimes they even put it before their family. We lost our spiritual values, or at least we're losing them. Right now I'm about to show you a video of the 1960s when America was running experiments on its own citizens with mind control. The experiments were called MK Ultra, MK Naomi. I'm sure some of you heard of it. One of the experiments was actually on the national anthem when they publicized it. I want you guys to check it out. This is the first clip.
Our national anthem.
That was actually so quick that you couldn't even see the subliminals in the words. I'm about to show you the second clip. You're gonna be really surprised to find out what these people were putting behind the words. It was so fast that the public couldn't even notice. If anything, they saw it subconsciously and they acted upon that. Let me show you a little example of what I'm talking about.
From the bottomless pit, but my
History is repeating itself because of man's ego. Keep checking this out though. I got more for you guys. This ain't the end. I want you to see more.
Well, why do people go to court? Because you play basketball on a court. You play tennis on a court. Wake up. I've been talking about this stuff for 53 years, but nobody seems to listen very much anymore. The reason why you go to court is a game. It's like tennis. And how do you play tennis? You play with a racket. So when you go into a basketball game to play on the court, the whole idea is you have two teams. One team is a team of lawyers and another team of lawyers. And the whole idea in a court, because it's maritime admiralty, international banking law, the whole idea is to put the ball back in the other guy's court. So therefore that one team picks up the ball and they throw it over here to you. Now your team picks it up and throws the ball back over their court. And then they pick the ball back and throw it back into your court, and you have a judge who's the referee. You always have a referee, even at a baseball game. You've got the referee who makes the decision as to what really happened. I don't care what happened. He decides what happened. Whatever he says happened, that's what happened. Then the next thing you need to understand is that there's a gate, a fence and a gate in the courtroom, and people sit out here and the judge sits inside. Why is there a fence and a gate? Because the gate represents a water gate, like in the Panama Canal. When the gate opens, the water comes in and raises the ship up. So therefore, when you were called and you put your hand on the gate, you are opening up the floodgate under maritime admiralty law. But happily, Americans have no idea about any of this. But once you understand how this really works, and you begin to see how your body is over 70% water, and you are a maritime admiralty water product, and the way this thing is being played is very, very interesting. The words and the terms and the symbols, and your body is a biological battery. We are a biological electrical unit. Therefore, if you walk into the court and they call your name and you open up the water gate, you are now in hot water. And someone's going to have to bail you out.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Once you understand that the bank and money runs the world, so the judge rules from a bench. Look up the word bench. It will tell you the word bench is a bank in Latin. Therefore, the judge rules for the bench or the bank. And the judge sits higher up. When you walk in, you'll see the judge sits up here. He's looking down on you, but you're looking up to the bank, the bench. Look it up in the dictionary. When a ship pulls into a harbor, it's got like let's say $8 million worth of Toyotas on the damn ship. It pulls into a harbor. It's got $800 million worth of business on that ship, and it comes in on water. So we say when the ship comes in, it parks at the dock. The ship comes in on water. $800 million worth of banking just came in on ship. This is why I said banking is maritime admiralty, the law of the sea. So therefore, if you're going to do any business, then you need to be part of this corporation. And the World Corporation, you are a citizen on board ship. So you have a citizenship, sportsmanship, scholarship, dealerships, courtship. And anytime you order something from a big company, they're going to ship it to you. Where a ship sits, when you go to the harbor, where a ship sits, it's called berth. B-E-R-T-H. A ship is sitting in her berth. Therefore, any items that come off of that ship, all ships are she, always. Rocket ship, sailing ship, doesn't matter what kind of ship. If it's a ship, it's she. Under international law, all ships are female. Why? Because she delivers the product. The man manufactures, but the woman delivers the product. So when you have been manufactured and she, your mother, delivers the product, you are a product of two corporations. Maritime admiralty law, your mother was a corporation, your father's a corporation. Therefore, you are the joint new product of two corporations. Ford Motor Company getting together with Suzuki. That's fine, as long as you get a license, because it's business. And anything that those two companies produce, the one who gave you the license is the boss. Because before that, you couldn't do it at all. But if the corporation gave you the permission to create a new product, fine, but the product belongs to them, not you.
What if I told you the government has your baby's DNA? And in some states, that DNA is stored even without your consent.
So once you understand that all ships are female. She sits in her berth, and any item taken off of that ship has to have its own certificate of manifest. It's called a certificate of manifest. And each car has to be represented. Does it have 4 doors, 2 doors, air conditioning? What color is it? How heavy is it? What, you know, this and that, and all the paperwork has to be correct for each item. So when you're born, it's called a birth certificate. How much did you weigh? What race is it? Did he have 2 eyes? Was it 1 arm? You know, what color was he, etc. Because these are all vital signs for a product. You are a human resource. You're going to be bought and sold by the international banks in New York and London. Your body is a security on the New York Stock Exchange.
No! 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 No!
What? No.
No!
No. No, no. No, 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 no.
This is the end of part 3, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the video.